Hey everybody, I am Ahmad Awais. I'm the founder of Langbase, and we are a serverless AI agent platform. So if you have ever thought about building agents completely serverlessly, a RAG store, file store, memory, you name it, we got it all, right? But what today I'm gonna do in this demo is, I'm gonna show you a couple of things, how you can build an agent, connect it to your company's data, your own data, and do agentic calling with a RAG store, right? So if you see it right now, this is what our Langbase studio looks like. It should feel very familiar. We take a good deal of inspiration from GitHub. In fact, the founder of GitHub, Tom Preston Werner, is our backer. And this is a RAG agent that knows a little bit about nothing, right? As you can see, I'm asking what are the features of Langbase, who created it, how tall is the founder, right? Stuff like this. And if I run it, it basically knows nothing, right? And if I were to give it memory, let's say I add memory about Langbase and memory about me, these are two separate RAG stores. It has separate data sets, separate files. All of this is, you can imagine, just two RAG stores. And I'm using GPT-4o, right? I could go on and use any of the top 100 LLMs, open source or not. And all I have to do is now run this again and hope the demo gods work. There you go. Now what's happening is, right now it figured out all the features of Langbase. It figured out that I am the founder of Langbase. And then there's nothing about my height in the company documentation, believe me, right? It automatically went ahead, used another RAG store, which is named after me, and figured out that I'm 185 centimeter tall, right? And you can actually prove all of this by going down to the run, opening it up, and looking at exactly what was augmented inside of this particular run, right? You can see all of this, right? I'm not going to show you. So a couple of weeks ago, what we have done is we have open sourced and created a BaseAI framework, which is built for React developers, TypeScript developers. How many people here write JavaScript or ever have written? There you go, right? So we are purpose built for web. You can use Langbase for pretty much any language, but BaseAI is for web, right? And it is completely local. You don't have to download any Dockers or anything. You can use Olama to create and use with any LLMs in just one command, BaseAI deploy, and all of your agents and memory becomes serverless. But here's what I will show you a little bit more about it is, not only is this framework local, but it has agentic memory and agentic tool calling. Here's a very simple Next.js project. When you start BaseAI, it basically becomes a folder inside of Next.js. It works inside of Remix, Vite, whatever, you name it, right? And it basically downloads all of your pipes, tools, and memory in your code base, right? In fact, you can chat with your GitHub repository. All you have to say is, well, here are the documents. Only look at the markdown files or TypeScript files, and we will index it for you automatically, right? And now here's a fun thing that happens, right? Now what I'm doing here in this demo is I'm asking it to convert 185 centimeters to feet, and it is correctly converting it into 6.07, which is my exact height. But behind the scene, there's something fun happening, right? What's happening is, this is GPT-4o mini, not the very best model out there. This is exactly what I asked. And if you go down here, it discovered this is a tool call. It called the calculator, but it hallucinated in the tool call. It's trying to convert 185 centimeters into inches instead of feet, right? Behind the scene, we got this particular result of 72 inches. And without you having to do anything, completely agentically, it figured out that, oh, the user was asking for centimeters to feet, and we just got back 72 inches, which is a hallucination. It's not the correct result, right? So without you having to do anything, it went ahead and did another call, 72 inches into feet. This is happening automatically, right? And then it's getting back a big answer, I think something like 6.69 or whatever, right? And it's, because it's in LLM, it's converting that into 6.07 feet. And I can run it again, and you can confirm that this is actually happening live, right? There you go. Now what I can do is I can also show you memory So who founded Langbase, when and why, and something like, how tall is the founder. There you go. There you go, right? It knows, right? So right now, it is using the memory and the tool calling in one call. There you go. That's Langbase and BaseAI.